What's up guys, Shouri here, and today I'm going to go over some of my best games on 6 different heroes and tell you a little bit about what I was doing and how you can do it too. One of the things on Ruby that's really important is it's not just about what you do, but it's what your teammates are doing. You always need to be there to give them that shield if they need it, if they call for it especially. It does help to have teammates who have comms when you're playing Ruby, because them telling you, hey, I need help over here, or just telling you what they're going to do in general really does help. Right here, I do need to make sure Wake Up has some shields, but I also have to watch for behind me. We do have skits sniping, so I don't really have to worry too much about spawn, but they could come through the bottom left, which is what they just did there. Skits does drop down, and I'm going to try to watch his back, and this guy got past us, but luckily I was able to take him out. But here you can kind of see what I mean by comms.
Left side. Nice.
On me.
Nice.
Nice.
Go.
Stay here. Stay. I got my ult, Shouri.
And as you can see, it's just as simple as saying, hey, I got my ult, stay here, which is what I did. I went back for him after I got the heal, and then he told me, hey, I'm popped up, don't worry, and then he ended up dying. But still, it's little things like that, and just saying left, right, up, down, and all of those things are just very simple calls. You don't have to know the names of anything, really, and that can be super valuable to your team, especially if you're playing with something like a Ruby, so the Ruby knows to get to you. And if you're playing on Ruby, I definitely recommend getting teammates that do have mics, because that is something that will really help your team out. And right there, I do throw a shield for my sniper to make sure that he doesn't get hit by nothing stray. And then I'm going to try to move in with Wake Up once I can. But right here, I just needed to make sure my sniper was okay. And Wake Up can go invisible, so I don't have to worry about that as much. I went ahead and threw around shields on the left just to make sure that we don't get any Christina balls thrown that way. And luckily, we did take everyone out but the Christina, but we know where they are, and I went ahead and popped my ult. That way they couldn't come out, and me and Skits just went in there. He threw smoke to help me. I threw some shields to go ahead and help inside, and then I threw them to the stairs in case they come that way, and just focused this way with Skits. Because we only needed the one kill, it ends up working out. We get our 9 streak and the win. And that was at 2081, playing with To The Stars guys, which are really good players back when that was a thing. But now we're going to go on to Scotty, and one of the biggest things that you can do on Scotty is having good reticle placement. Centering is really important. Another thing important, having a manual trigger but using auto fire. And the reason that's important is that's how I killed the Osis through the smoke, was hitting my manual fire button. But this character really is so much easier and just better if you use auto fire. And the reason for that is you can just sway your reticle over someone's head right to left and get easy kills on them. And just by placing my reticle in the center, I'm getting mostly headshots, unless it's on uneven ground. But either way, it is mostly headshots, and that's how I'm getting all these kills so fast and not really taking any damage, because you are killing people so much faster than they can even think. And that's why I love Scotty, especially because you have Dance if you get in trouble, and then you also have Web if you face something pesky like an Aletta or a Ya, or really just anything that you need to slow down and just put in one place to help you hit him. And right there, we go ahead and throw our Dance on that shell, getting the kill and getting that 12 streak. And now we're going to go for this Victor, and we do end up getting that. And a lot of this is just staying next to places that you can hide behind and then going ahead and shooting them. It really is just that simple on Scotty. It sounds a lot simpler than it is, I'm sure, but right there we had 45% headshots, and that's all about our reticle placement. And for Waling, it is a lot of effort to get good at sniping, but Waling is a lot easier than other snipers. And right here, we're going to hit this Osis with feathers, and then we're going to just rely on the fact that Waling just hits shots for no reason sometimes to go ahead, hit him through the smoke. And right here, I can advance because of the Fire of Justice. But now that we actually took out the Judix, we don't have to worry so much, so we're going to go ahead, calm it down, and kill that Jabali. We just get absolutely obliterated in the back by an ult from the Osis. And since this Judix got the drop on us, we reset by healing. We go ahead and throw our feathers, since he was jumping around, to make it a little easier to get the kill. I definitely recommend hitting people with feathers. It's going to help you a lot. Jumping while shooting is a skill that does take time to get used to, but on walling in particular is good. My buddy, I'm Scared Help, definitely figured something out where if you shoot above someone's head, you will get the kill pretty much like up to a full meter. It's crazy. But right here, we are in platinum ranked with some of the best players in the world. I'm playing Jabali. We have Myron on our team on the Walling. And then we have Os on the Aletta. It's going to be a fun one. They call out everyone on the bottom and the mid, so I'm going to go down here and just try to make sure that we get him. And we do take the first two out. Luckily, we are finally able to get the Scotty. And then we're going to go ahead and just stay on this side, waiting for this Aletta, and he does come. We're going to put up a shield while he's attacking us, knowing our teammate's behind him. And this is actually kind of important. Right here, we're going to chase, and we're kind of low. We know Os is coming to kill him, so we just throw up our shield instead of risking death. We're getting shot by the Scotty. I do end up getting my shield up, but then we're in the Hurricane. I back up almost at the heal, and then we both get danced. That's super unfortunate, not gonna lie. But Os did hold down the middle really, really well, and I'm gonna go down there to try to help him. And then we do have a bunch of ults coming our way, so we gotta be really careful. We are able to go ahead and take out the Aletta, though, which was really big. That's one thing Jabali can do really, really good. If you are up close on an Aletta, your beam will hit them pretty much no matter what they do. So it's really important that you try to take them out, or at the very least help your team get them really low. Right here, I'm just playing cover for my Waling, and then he tells me he's getting shot in the back. So I do turn around, and we are able to go ahead and help him get low. We're going to pop our reflection shield, which does end up giving us the kill. And I'm just trying to stay alive to get that heal. And it literally comes up as I die. So rough. And like I said, it's really important that we get those Lettas because we can. And that's why we're going to go ahead and get it. And then we're going to go on the hill, pop our shield. That way we can distract everyone while our teammates get him. And then we are going to go ahead and try to help out Os right here. He doesn't really need it, but we're going to go ahead and get the kill. And then he gets killed by somebody from behind. I'm going to go in here to try to make sure Myron doesn't die. I'm trying to give him all the shielding I can, but with the Aletta, he can jump over it and shoot. So really the best thing I can do is kind of shoot him and just help Myron get him down as fast as possible. Right there, we do take out the Waling, making Scotty the last one, and we get the win, carrying Myron with his 1 and 3 with our 9 and 2. Sorry, buddy, I had to say it. But we are going to go ahead and be on Osis now, and this is one of my favorite heroes. A lot of it is just because of the way he snipes, and it is a lot harder than Waling, but it is more precise as well, and it's just something that I really enjoy. It is just a lot better to play Waling, though. Right there, we are able to dodge a lot of those bullets, very luckily, because we had no health. And then we see, because of our passive, that there's a guy right there. And that is one thing you need to learn on Osis, is if you're going to quickscope someone, and you're not sure if it's going to kill them, go ahead and shoot out your smoke, because it will kill them with whatever's left over. And that is something important that I learned, and it really does help. Right there, same thing. If you're not sure if you're going to get the kill, it is important to go ahead and just try to hit him with the smoke. It works most of the time. Right here, we're going to go ahead and chase this Christina. We do get our kill on the Victor, and I can't hit this Christina for my life, and it really bothered me, so I just popped my ult. Really at a stupid time, to be honest, but I was so mad, and it doesn't get any better. Right there, we are going to have to go ahead and give up on it because we're in between two other people who are really, really annoying. And then luckily, somebody took that Christina out for me, which I was very appreciative of because God knows I couldn't hit him. And then we go ahead and get back on our streaking rampage. And then we're able to get the headshot from far away to get the win. Next is an underrated hero, Mark. And with your headshots, you can actually just obliterate people with Mark. This was actually one of the funniest free-for-alls I've ever had because of the fact that it was 4 marks and then 2 bots. Like, how often do you get that? It's pretty rare, right? Like, I don't know. I thought it was great. But either way, we did get really, really good stuff going here. And a lot of it has to do with jumping with Mark is really easy to do and hit people as long as you know what you're doing and when you need to jump. And right here, we have absolutely no health, so we're going to just outplay this guy like crazy. And he didn't see us the entire way through. Luckily, we do end up getting the health, and those headshots with Mark just absolutely melt people. Right here, we do pop our ult, which is definitely going to help, and then we do get both kills. Now we're just going to move on and just get in this corner, waiting for people to spawn, because we know that they're going to spawn at least 1 to 2 near us, so it's definitely important to get in a spot where you're prepared. And by just playing a ton of different games, I realized where all the spawn points are on these maps, so it might not be as easy to do, but if you like free-for-all, definitely recommend you think about where people are spawning. It'll help you out a lot. But right here is the craziest thing. We both hit our ult, and I jump in the air, and I hit every headshot in the world, and he kills me, and I don't kill him. Oh, it just hurts. But we do go ahead, spawn, and get that last kill as fast as we can, and win the game. Just like we're winning the thumbnail game. Only because Jordy makes all of our thumbnails, paid of course. If you would like to get him to make your thumbnails, just go to the description of this video. You can find out how to contact him on Discord and work out a deal with him. Alright guys, have a great day.